So now we pass on to the next speaker, Mr. Jason Masini, Chairman of the Fondazzjoni Temi Zammit.
Good morning to everyone, Honorable Minister, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely, we were starting a bit late, but being in Valletta, the traffic and everything, so we're sorry about that. It should be like a pleasure that I welcome you this morning to this international conference on sustainable tourism in historic centers, focusing mainly on the strategic role even in local communities in this part. The future of our past project is serving to help FTZ, bringing together all potential stakeholders, complementing the activities being carried out in view, obviously, of the Valletta 18 and even preparations for the European Capital City of Culture. From a local perspective, I'm pleased to note that we have today, among the speakers, we have basically the main participants. We have many of them, they are the protagonists of they are regenerating Valletta. Some of them maybe they're not here, but basically we're trying all our best to regenerate this area. I'm equally pleased that among our guests we have representatives from the city of Matera, I haven't met them yet, which will be taking over, obviously after Valletta, and the honor of responsibility of illustrating European Excellence 2019. It is an honor for us to obviously be part of this EU-funded material project, which mainly is leading partners. They are the Italian Geographic Society, pooling the efforts of our partners from Italy, Spain, Palestinian territories, Tunisia, Lebanon, and also Egypt. In the past, Valletta, the city built by four gentlemen, hosted like prominent literary figures like Lord Byron, Sir Walter Scott, and others, who embarked on a great and grand tour to this part of the cradle of civilization. That is obviously the Mediterranean Sea, but everyone in the past had to visit Valletta, as it was obviously a center that one should have visited. One of the main aims of the project is to create an innovative scattered hotel system to promote this form of sustainable accommodation involving local community. Definitely it's a very important this aspect, while regenerating the historic centers of our partner regions. In our case is Valletta. We believe that the potential of the scattered hotel system, l'albergo diffuso, as it is well known, definitely is something for Valletta very, very important. And obviously, we already start, we have some projects in Valletta which are in this line. Definitely there are other areas and other buildings, as the Honourable Minister was mentioning before, that needs to be definitely restored, and taking this role in changing them from an abandoned building into an albergo diffuso, definitely they will be the best ideal thing. In Malta's case, we have chosen to focus on the colourful but notorious Straight Street. Apart from areas, maybe in the surroundings of Valletta, the main area that we're mainly focusing is Strada Stretta, Straight Street, and definitely it's an area which in the past it hosted the actual, let's say, the living and even the nightlife of Valletta was mainly there. Lately it's being regenerated, and also we would like that over there we'll be having these albergo diffuso. Territory reports for Valletta drawn up through this project indicates the opportunities of such a development for dilapidated areas, as I was mentioning, like those in Straight Street, but not just those. More commonly known as a place, as I told you before, stretta. The area, this particular area, nicknamed the Gut in the past by the British. Mainly it was, as I told you before, the nightlife, let's say the district where obviously all the sailors used to go and enjoy themselves. But apparently today, as one can notice, there are these areas which are a bit dilapidated, and the buildings to maintain, even some of them they belong to the government property, they obviously needs a lot of money, as even Donald Wilson was saying. And here, obviously, the private needs to contribute in this. And such projects, in this case, EU-funded projects and also projects by the private sector will definitely contribute and give a better, these places will have a better image, I can say. To continue, lying at the heart of the city, the neighborhood was renowned for the mixture of uses, including, in this case, hospitality, popular and culture regarding the area, entertainment and nightlife, always talking about Street. Before being branded as a red light district also, and falling into this state. For almost half a century, the area lay abandoned and most of the buildings were stonewalled and earmarked for demolition. Only their facade was intended to be kept. Since organizing a meeting with local artists way back in 2018, this is a long voyage it was, which concluded that these inspiring figures could play a leading role in the reviving of Valletta, if allowed to operate from, obviously, these abandoned spaces in the city. Fondazzjoni Temi Zammit has been planning to transform Street way back 2008, and obviously even before. And there was even way back Father Peter, that was the mind in targeting and pinpointing that this area should be regenerated. Therefore, as soon as we embarked on this project, Fondazzjoni was easily identified as that area which, obviously in the city, which obviously is the best to be regenerated. Not only was the street a hub of popular culture, where many musicians, even locals and also foreigners, coming to Malta, they used to go over there to perform in this street. An area of overflowing nightlife it was, musicals. In that area, there are several areas and buildings, music halls, and in the past used to host several sailors, and in that time even locals, they used to work over there to obviously entertain and host the foreigners. This area, obviously, due to demand for lodging establishments to cater for the needs of sailors, mainly onshore, even when they used to come with obviously their vessels and ships, and again it was like the main area where these used to stay. So the Valletta developed into an early modeling of our flagship hospitality and entertainment suite. When we set upon our plans to depict a picture of Bohemian Quarter, because it is a Bohemian Quarter, we aspire to create a strada mainly to regenerate it. Valletta 18 also, in these lines, is at the moment even contributing and helping to regenerate that street. Lately they have appointed an artistic director to even take care of the street and even the activities going on in the street. Definitely it's a boost for this area, which really needs a lot. At the moment, it's really needs a lot. It's thriving really. With regards to l'albergo diffuso, Again, this space can definitely, and at the street, there are several places which can be identified and therefore be identified to be changed to this logic, this type of logic. Throughout the future of our past, we are thrilled to be in a position to take this dream a new level. I invite you all today to share this vision with us and to join us in making it come true. Definitely with your help, assistance, and also with the partnership. I thank you all for coming here today, and I thank Prime Minister and also the Councillor for the Minister of Tourism. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Masini, for this overview of the role of the Fondazzjoni Temi Zammit in this project and its application on the local front, on the local perspective. As Mr. Masini mentioned, the idea is to transform, to create the first albergo diffuso in Straight Street. And there we heard the description of the activities being carried out to transform this, to create this first albergo diffuso.